I did not make a 5-week video. I'm actually 5 weeks and 4 days, and I had gone to the doctor, like I said, and I got the blood test results back. Everything came back great, they said. I was obviously not talking to a nurse or a doctor, and I'm like, well, how far along am I compared to what the blood says? Well, the lady's like, about 3 weeks. Now, mind you, 10 days before I got the results, I had taken 3 pregnancy tests. In fact, I still have those. Look at that. 2 lines, 2 definite lines, right? So I was like, all right, so how far along am I? And she's like, about 3 weeks. I'm like, okay, I just tested 10 days ago. Well, I said from period or from conception. And she's like, from the period. I'm like, really? Because that doesn't make much sense. I took tests 10 days ago, and if I'm only 3 weeks from my period, then I tested positive as I was conceiving. I don't think you know what you're talking about, lady. So I started to get worried, and I'm like, oh no, what am I gonna do? Is something wrong with the baby? And then I started thinking, I'm like, well, they took a pregnancy test with a really bad test. Like, obviously they had to take 2 of them because the first one didn't come out, and then it took forever for the second one. It was just very, very bad. And if it wasn't an early sign of pregnancy test, whatever, it wouldn't have come out if I was only 3 weeks pregnant, because I would have only been a 1 week gestation. So the woman doesn't know what she's talking about. So I'm 5 weeks and 4 days. I get to go on a date with my husband tonight, a much needed date. So I'm waiting for him to get home. He should be home any minute now. So I'm progressing. I still got the baby bump, obviously. Time to time I get nausea. I don't have that much of an appetite. I get cramps and I start to freak out. There's the constipation. I know, TMI. So I'm thinking that's what the cramps are. Breast tenderness, horrible. I'm not allowed to do a lot of stuff, and which is not good for my husband, because, you know, when you're high risk in the first few months, you can't do a lot of stuff. I'm pretty much bed rest. I mean, obviously I get up and stuff, but I relax more than normal. Really great news. My brother and sister-in-law were pregnant, and they were 36 weeks last week. And she went in, and the doctor said she was 30 centimeters dilated. And I was like, she's gonna have the baby within a week, guaranteed. And my brother agreed, and then he's like, but the doctor says it's normal, it's not going to happen. I'm like, no, she's having that baby. And last night, I got a text message. She was in labor, so she's 37 weeks, so it was within a week. And she had a little baby girl, Madeline, and she is so pretty. I'll probably do a video Monday or Tuesday. I'll be about 6 weeks then. So I'll show you the belly bump. I already can't fit into my pants, so I've got like a little... Look at this, I got a little thing here, so here we are. Look at that. Oh my gosh, it's bigger from the last time I showed you guys. Isn't that crazy? Look at that. It's just sticking out. Let's see if it's a bit bigger. Say hi.
Hi.
I just showed them my baby bump. So we're in the car, and Chris is singing. After sniffing his hands like he just did a line of coke.
I wasn't sniffing my hands, I was picking my nose.
Well, it looks like you just did a line of coke. So we just went to Fridays. I learned something new. I learned that queso is Mexican for cheese. So we're sitting there at Fridays, and we're talking about the cheese, because I was telling him you have to make your cheese, because he makes a chili cheese dip. I said, you have to make your cheese with queso, like white queso. He said, queso means cheese. I'm like, whatever. He's like, he points at the provolone, and he's like, this is queso. I'm like, no, it's provolone. He's like, listen, queso means cheese in Mexican. Make sure you don't hit the cars. The big city. So we got to go to Fridays because we had a gift card. Otherwise, we would not have gone out. Because, yeah, we're broke. Did you have fun tonight, babe?
Mm-hmm.
Other than your wife making fun of you?
I'm used to that.
And then we went and got orange juice. Mm-hmm.
Because we had a gift card, right?
Oh, yeah. It's like, oh, I got a gift card at Orange Julius, so we'll go to Orange Julius. And I didn't get no dessert or anything from Fridays because I'm like, heck yeah. Thought there would be at least like $3 to $5 on his gift card. But it came out to like $7.28 or something like that. And she's like, you owe $5.13 still. Lots of money on that gift card. I had to sell him as a sex slave just to get my Orange Julius. She was a big woman too.
That's so gross.
There's nothing wrong with big women. I'm gonna get big. Oh, and then he proceeds to tell me. He asked me, he's like, well, since you're pregnant, are you gonna be able to fit in the car when you're 6 months pregnant or whatever? When I said when I was 6 months pregnant, something was gonna happen. And he's like, are you gonna be able to fit in the car? How big does he think I'm gonna get? He's like, I'm just wondering if the car or if you need to go in the van instead. How big does he think I'm gonna get that I'm not gonna be able to fit into a car? I asked him how big his ex-wife got. I said, how big did she get that she couldn't fit in a car? Alright, so we're back and Miss Hay is... Where are you at? She's in the bathtub. I'm trying not to... Yeah. And then we've got Chris about to play his Madden. For my Aunt Orange Julius.
Good?
Yep. Are we gonna play some Sparkle?
Mm-hmm. That was real ball. Did you see that?
Yeah, I see it every day. You're cute though.
It's because I need to change the size.
Babe, you're cute. And then we've got Haley sitting there watching. What's this movie called?
Waiting for forever.
Yeah, I saw that. He dies, by the way.
Who died?
And then we got Ricky.
I just missed it. Was it the dad?
On all honesty, I don't remember. We're gonna go play a game. My husband got me this for Christmas. You what? You are so disgusting. I wanted a whole bunch of games, so he got me this. He got me... You got me Yahtzee too, right? Did you get me Yahtzee as well?
Yeah, and some card games.
And Phase 10, and then Scrabble Slam. And I really wanted that, but now that we played it, I'm not a big fan of it. So we are going to play Farkle. And I am going to whoop on you.
And we shall see.
Oh, it will happen.
Boing, boing.
Okay, so if you don't know much about Farkle, in order to get on the board, you have to have 500 points. So each 5 is 50. Each one is 100. Each number 1 is 100. But if you get 3 5s in a row, that's 500. 3 1s in a row, that's 300. 3 2s, 200. And I've got nothing. I got 2 5s. And then nothing. Alright, so now it's Chris's turn.
I got 1,500.
Unbelievable. And then if you get 3 pairs, you get 1,500. So then it's to roll again. You've got to be kidding me.
2,500.
2,500. 2,500 for Chris.
I'm last
500,
night.
600. I'll take it. Oh, look at that. I put 2,500 under mine.
No wonder.
Whatever. Somehow, half of Annabelle's clothes are missing. So, now I gotta go in the basement because she likes to tear her clothes off while she's down here. I found 1 shirt. And I mean, she has it trashed down here. Look at this. Trashed. Look at all this. They got a playroom down here, so I mean. But I find clothes everywhere, and but seriously, she doesn't have a ton of pajamas, and I can't find any of her tops. I mean, what else could have happened? Alright, it's getting dark. Here's their toy room. What else could have happened? Seriously, what? How do clothes disappear? Look at this. This is their toy room. They have tons of toys everywhere. Thought for sure they'd be down here. And this is the creepiest baby doll of all time. She picked that out with her Toys R Us card. Look how big this thing is. This thing is huge. Look at that. Huge. Creepy. Got all kinds of stuff. Here's our guest room. We get a lot of guests. I have to clean. So I'm trying to get intros to my video because I'm going to start doing intros. And
Wait, I wanna play it.
I'm having my sister do it. She has to edit because, you know, that's how you get more views. So, I am Inspector Candace. I am Inspector Candace. I am a inspector. Yeah, no. And Mr. Chris over there is still playing his Madden. He's right there. You can see the spotlight on top of his head. Babe, if you had hair, I probably wouldn't have married you. Did you know that?
If I had hair, you wouldn't marry me.
No, because you would have been ugly. Can we not do the 80s crap? Let's get out of this.
I'm not even in 80s.
You're in pop, and I'm
No,
telling
I'm
you.
not.
Let's go. Let's see what they say. Rock. Let's go to rock.
I'm in Latin.
Well, I'm not.
Chica.
Go to rock. No way. Is this where you found your music? How many songs do you think she went through before she found her intro?
It takes me at least 1 or 2 hours to find a song.
Oh, well, we're not spending that much time finding a song. You look like one of them poor children that they are always trying to sucker people into giving money for. Do you know, kid, if you just sent 25 cents a day? Dance, Annabelle. Still looking for music.
What did she get on her foot, do you know?
What? Touch it, just touch
Hey, Annabelle, what is
it. I'll
that?
tell you if you
Don't have Annabelle touch it.
touch it and I'll tell you.
It's... Oh!
What? Oh, I'm gonna throw up.
That's cheese!
Alright, let's go get you some water. Let's see, I gotta clean my floor, but I got most of my kitchen clean for the most part. Okay, water for my girl. Let's go up here. Minnie Mouse? Let's go get you some ice and water. There. There, it's on ice. And she's gonna do the water part. She's such a big girl. You're such a big girl, aren't you?
We're gonna have a reality show called Poor.
A reality show called Poor because we're putting Pels and more together, and we're poor. You wouldn't notice it from the size of this house, but
No, that's why, right?
look, I'm in two places at once.
No, it's...
You're in the forest and then you're in the sand.
But they're both bald.
Island.
You have an island. So I'm getting Annabelle milk. It's really dark because it is 11:05 at night. It's ridiculous. Woohoo. Alright. So that is garbage now. This girl has been fighting me on sleep. Seriously, it's ridiculous. So here's hoping she goes to sleep. We're playing Farkle still, and she's still making my intro, and she has to edit this video. Night night, I love you. Mr. Ricky Ricardo. Ricky Ricardo. Say hi, Ricky. Still editing. Looking at baby names, which I can't believe half the baby names that are in there. He's still playing me out in
That's what it
Sparkle.
was like.